Said that Todd Austin had stole his baby mama business idea, exposed her credit on the black market, also gave her HIV, neglected their child, and had 9 other kids and was abusive.
He had 9 secret kids, gave her HIV, stole her business, destroyed her credit, and after everything he allegedly put her through, she snapped. This is a treacherous story of Todd Austin and Michelle, a young couple whose picture-perfect moments were hiding so many secrets. Let's talk about who Todd really was. He wasn't just some ordinary dude. He was a hustler in every sense of the word. Some say he was on his way to becoming a multimillionaire. Others say he was a master manipulator. Todd was involved in many things. He was known for selling hair, allegedly running his own hair business. But that wasn't all. He also cooked, promoting himself as a private chef, posting plates on social media like he was building a food empire.
I came back to let you know, got a thing to give, and I can't let go.
And the third hustle, credit repair. Todd was the owner of a business called Credit Champs. From what we gathered, he specialized in helping people fix their credit and build business credit, and Michelle was right there with him, allegedly helping to promote the brand and even contributing ideas to grow the business. Some say she taught him, and that's how he got into helping others with their credit. Timon Michelle Williams, 37, wasn't just the girlfriend. She was a boss in her own right. According to her business profile, she was the CEO of Lux Credit Services. She introduced herself as a financial strategist, credit analyst, tax preparer, and mentor. She said she helped hundreds of clients fix their credit and secure funding for their businesses. And she wasn't just local. Michelle claimed she had clients across the country and had been making waves in the financial literacy space for a minute. And this wasn't just a side hustle. She was a proud Army veteran who had turned her knowledge into a brand. She even said she started teaching her 2 sons about credit and finances at an early age because, in her words, our community isn't taught that. She was big on community empowerment and making people feel like they weren't alone on their credit journey.
When you got big girl business to take care of, honey. This is big girl business. Okay.
From the outside looking in, Michelle and Todd appeared to be a power couple. He had Credit Champs. She had Lux Credit Services. They had just welcomed a baby. They were promoting each other's brands, showing off a life of black excellence. But somewhere between the lines, the clients, and the captions, everything fell apart. It's not clear exactly when things went left, but someone claiming to have spoken with close family members is shedding light on why the relationship between Michelle and Todd may have turned sour. According to this person's account, when Todd and Michelle met, she was already well established. She was a single, stable mother with a good job, a retirement check, multiple cars, and a home in her name. Meanwhile, Todd reportedly did not have the financial stability or resources he portrayed. In fact, they claim he had a history of deceptive behavior and wasn't as successful as he seemed. Their relationship moved fast, but the two never got married and only dated for a few years. They had an agreement that Todd would eventually move out, and the two would separate both personally and professionally. He did move out at first, but then allegedly started popping back up at her home uninvited.
Motherfucker wanna fucking pop me on the shit. You gonna take the pole? You gonna take the pole on the door? You stay, motherfucker. What are you yelling at for? Ain't no motherfucking code the same. What's the code? Ain't shit. Why the code ain't working? Watch this. Why the fucking code ain't working? Todd, look at this. Watch this. Why the code ain't working? Watch this. Why the code ain't working? Please calm down. Why the fucking code ain't working? Ain't no code fucking working. She changed the motherfucker. She changed it.
That's when Michelle filed a restraining order in March. Once he was out, things allegedly got worse. Todd is said to have removed Michelle's name from their shared business account, changed the email, and withdrew nearly $96,000. That's crazy. He stole money she reportedly needed for her living expenses, since she wasn't working at the time while caring for their baby. She wasn't acting out of jealousy. She was desperate, facing homelessness, and completely stripped of everything she had helped build from the ground up. Michelle felt hopeless. She felt like she had nothing to lose, even though she did. On a Friday morning in Arlington, Texas, at 10:15 a.m., she reportedly walked into the barber shop on South Cooper Street where Todd was. According to reports, she shot him multiple times, then turned the gun on herself. When police arrived, she was attempting to leave the building, but tragically, before they could intervene, she shot herself again and was later pronounced dead.
About a man who was getting his haircut at a salon when he was shot and killed. Arlington police are calling it a murder-suicide. And Scoop Jefferson just spoke with people who witnessed the shooting on Cooper Street.
This is the moment Arlington police officers arrived at the front doors of the Spa Galleria strip mall on shots fired, recorded on a cell phone. Just after 10 a.m. Friday, police say a 37-year-old woman walked into the South Cooper Street location with a gun and opened fire on a man she had been dating as he got a haircut.
They were just all nervous and we were all scared.
Another vendor inside the Galleria had just finished with one of her clients.
I got multiple texts from them saying there was shooting happening, and I saw the cop cars in front of me and I heard gunshots.
The victim, identified by family and friends as 37-year-old Todd Austin, was getting his haircut by Dax the barber, a popular Arlington stylist. Dax, who didn't want to go on camera, told us she fired several shots, striking Austin in the chest area. He's been his customer for 12 years and says on his Facebook page that his clients are his extended family. As other Galleria employees arrived,
I have a barber suite inside.
They got the devastating news.
And one of the suite owners 2 doors down actually told me, hey, don't go inside, somebody just got shot.
Let's address some of the other rumors that have been floating around. Todd was accused of having multiple children outside of his relationship with Michelle, with claims that he fathered kids while they were still together. On top of that, there were rumors suggesting he was secretly living a double life, with people alleging he was gay and had given Michelle HIV. Some even believe that this played a role in what led to the tragic murder-suicide.
It was said that Todd Austin had stole his baby mama business idea, exposed her credit on the black market, also gave her HIV, neglected their child, and had 9 other kids and was abusive. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all heard about what happened up in Arlington, Texas on yesterday with Todd Austin, aka the credit guru. He was getting his hair cut. His baby mama walked in and unalived him and unalived herself too as well. And hold on, let me show y'all this before y'all try to get up in my comments and try to say that I'm telling lies and I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm clearly saying what was posted on Facebook. She said after everything he put her through, she snapped and now he's gone. What are y'all thoughts on this? She made it very clear at the beginning of her status. She said, let's be clear. This isn't an allegation.
A woman claiming to be Michelle's friend has spoken out, addressing the rumors head on and offering insight into what may have really pushed Michelle to her breaking point.
I'm here to tell the story of Michelle and Todd to clear the false narratives. He did not give her HIV. He was not cheating on her at the time of the murder-suicide. In fact, they haven't even been together in over a year. Yeah, Michelle came from nothing. She built herself up as a veteran, as a successful business owner. Her knowledge, the things that she knew in order to get money to take care of her kids as a single mother. When she met Todd, Todd was living downtown Dallas under a CPN number. He did not know how to do credit repair. She taught him how to do that, and they built this business, Credit Champs, together. Whenever they broke up, because I see he's been sending his clients the video when she pulled the gun on him. She wanted him out of her house and he would not leave. There's an active restraining order right now against him. Terroristic threat against her and her son. He threatened to kill them both. Okay? Todd reversed all of Michelle's mortgage payments up to I think 18 months, probably more, to the point where she was about to lose her home. How he did this is because they have a joint bank account. He removed her off of the bank. I don't even know how he could have even did this, but he removed her name off the bank because she had no access. He created a new email for everything to go to, not the email that they had. Michelle went to Vegas one weekend, and she came back, and all her money was gone. Now, could you imagine having $250,000 or even $500,000 in your bank account, and now it's zero? You can't pay your mortgage. You can't take care of your kids. He's threatening you. He's not giving you nothing for your kid. Okay? Michelle had several cases against this man. Okay? Me, as well, had a lawsuit that I just won and got paid off a day before the murder-suicide. Michelle was suing him for a lot. He was taunting her by still promoting this company, still making money off this company that they built, not giving her access to any of the money. He also wrapped a Cybertruck, was riding past her house. She could see it on her Ring camera. He was taunting her. She was so full of debt. She was about to lose her home. The air went out in her Tesla. It was just a lot of stuff going on, and she had $0 to deal with her situation. She reached out to family. She reached out to people to help her, and only a handful of us helped her. Okay? So with all this stuff that y'all got going on about he gave her HIV or she was cheating and it's more dick out there, it had nothing to do with that. That man stole her whole life, and he flaunted it in her face. Todd also took her $10,000 settlement payment that she got from the military. When he got access to her phone, he drained her personal account, locked her out of her business accounts, wouldn't help her with her son. So all of this stuff, I just want to clear the false narrative. He is not who you think he was. And I'm not justifying anything that she done, but I understand. So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, because I really don't care, honestly. I'm going to feel the way I feel, and you going to feel the way you feel.
So there's the truth behind why Michelle finally snapped. Todd wasn't just abusive. He drained her emotionally, financially, and spiritually. He stole her business, took her money, cheated on her, and humiliated her publicly. She felt deeply betrayed, especially knowing she was the one who built him up. She taught him everything, helped him level up, and without her, he wouldn't have made it half as far. And in the end, he took everything they built up together and used it against her. In these messages, Michelle was texting a friend, venting about everything Todd had put her through. She explained how he had been lying and scamming from the start. When she met him, he was broke, living downtown under a CPN and behind on bills. She didn't even know how bad it was until she found out from the leasing office. He hadn't paid rent or his cable bill in months, but instead of walking away, Michelle tried to help him. She turned him all the way up, taught him about credit, business strategies, and helped him make more money than he ever had in his life. She built him up from nothing. If it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have gotten as far as he did. And how did he repay her? He stole her business, took her money, cheated on her, humiliated her, and left her to pick up the pieces. In one message, Michelle said, "He's abusive, a thief, and a liar," and even shared photos showing the damage he caused, busted doors and broken walls. She taught him everything, from credit to how to run a business, and he used all of it against her. He was out here selling hair and vendor lists like he built something on his own. Meanwhile, Michelle was dealing with court dates, financial betrayal, and emotional damage. She was heartbroken. Not just because he hurt her, but because she gave him the blueprint to win, and he used it to destroy her. She leaves behind 2 children, her infant son, and a 14-year-old boy she absolutely adored. This was more than a crime. This was a true tragedy. Michelle had already been through so much. Approximately 3 years ago, she lost her mother after a long battle with an illness, a loss that completely shattered her. One of her brothers also suffered a stroke, and her father had passed away years earlier, something she reportedly never fully recovered from. So imagine that kind of grief, losing the most important people in your life, and then being in a relationship where you're allegedly abused, financially manipulated, and stripped of your ability to provide for your kids. It's heartbreaking. And one thing most people can agree on, this wasn't random. This was pain. This was betrayal. This was the breaking point of someone who had allegedly been lied to, cheated on, and emotionally destroyed. The case is still under investigation, and many of the details have yet to be confirmed. But it's clear this wasn't just a crime of passion. It was the result of years of alleged mistreatment, secrets, and deep emotional trauma finally boiling over. So what do y'all think? Was this cold-blooded murder, or a woman who reached her limit? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you or someone you know has a story, one that's painful, personal, and treacherous, DM us. You might be featured in an upcoming video. This is Treacherous Crimes. Subscribe for more real stories with